recap what Sheree said because she speed raced it through like usual. We're gonna do a chicken piccata instead of using.
I didn't even say that yet. That's why.
Oh. Yeah, I knew she forgot something. Instead of putting it on bed of noodles, we're going to do it on mashed potatoes. You can serve it with rice if you want to, or a nice like egg noodle, like beef stroganoff. This is kind of my first time making it, but you know how I like to wing things. It always comes out good. Sharice is gonna do a mashed potatoes and featuring our 4-quart mini Dutch. I'll be using our 4.5 quart mini braiser, and we'll also be showing you great salad, cucumber salad on our salad machine.
I just want to say that we are cooking for a cause today. If you haven't noticed, it's October and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we here at Salad Master or Simply for Health are cooking for a cause. If you would like to purchase one of these aprons, we are taking pre-orders. $2 of the proceeds will go towards cancer research or project. Cancer project. Sorry, guys. I did try to rehearse this a little bit before, but that's what you got. Okay, so just DM if you would like to know more about this apron. And okay, so I'm actually going to begin with our salad, our cucumber salad, because I need to salt the cucumber so it draws out all the water from the cucumber, and I'll let it sit on the side. I'll do the sauce that's gonna go for the salad, and then I'll turn my mashed potatoes on, and then we'll let Estelle do her chicken, whatever it's called, what is it called? Piccata. And then we'll come back and we'll finish off with the cucumber salad. Thanks for everyone joining in. Remember to like and share this live. Okay, real quick, wash your hands. Okay, so I'm gonna be using our salad machine here, our food processor, Salad Master food processor, and I actually will be using our number 4 blade. The salad machine does come with 5 different blades. 1, 2, and 3 are your julienne cut, small, medium, and large. 4 is your slicer, and then 5 is going to be your wave crinkle cut. Just go a brief overview of this. There is a guard here for smaller things that you want to stick inside. I'll do large olives in here to get it sliced, cookies, garbanzo beans. What else do I do in here? Garbanzo beans. Oh, I said olives. But yes, you can do the big elephant garlics in there. So you can put all your smaller things inside. It does come off, and then you can use this. This is called the hopper part. You can actually put your pumpkin or watermelon slices in here. And just make sure that it's the width of your hopper so it fits on top. You don't even have to peel any of your pumpkins or anything. You can go all the way down to the rind. So that's really, really nice feature. And then this top does come off for easy cleaning. Just gonna give a little wiggle there. Your base, you want to make sure that it's always firm on top of your counter. You don't want this to be moving when you're cutting your vegetables or your fruits. Because the blades are very, very sharp. And I said only vegetables and fruits, and you can do your nuts and cookies and stuff, but no meats, okay? It's a salad machine. So our 3.5 bowls fits beautifully underneath. And a lot of people have questions about the salad machine, how to use it or what blade. You really need to just play with it. The harder you press down, it's going to be a little bit thicker, and the lighter, it's going to be thinner. There is a booklet that comes in with the salad machine that kind of gives you a brief overview of what the blades are used for, and you can always check that out. And then there's YouTube. There's a lot of people that are using their salad machines, so you can always check that out too. I was going to say something else and I forget. This is a host reward, also along with our 5-quart wok that's right down here. I don't know if you guys can't see it. 5-quart wok, and then our cutlery that I use one of our knives for. Our knives is also a host reward, host gift. So if you would like to book, this can also be yours in your kitchen. And I believe that our 4.5 quart mini Dutch is a mini brazier is a host reward for this month also. So if you don't have one of these beautiful limited editions, this can be yours in your kitchen. So DM if you have any questions on that, how to earn those beautiful pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my number 4 cone. Just wanna let it go nicely on top of there. There are little grooves. And I'm just gonna cut this up. Slice this. You can actually even cut it in half, long way, and then have the half moons if you would like. But here is our slice. Let me just clean my blade. As long as you're going forward, your hand is totally fine in there, and you want to make sure that you clean the inside of there. And here is our cucumbers, beautiful slices. How easy was that for those of you making namasu? Piece of cake. Are we going to be using our salad machine for anything else today?
We have to zest our lemon.
Oh, we're going to zest our lemon.
Grate our parmesan.
Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the side for a second. And I will bring it back up for us to use. I'm just going to salt our cucumbers, get out any of the liquid. Just a few pinches here of salt. And I am just going to, actually I'm just going to toss it with my hand. If you want to toss it with some tongs, you can toss it with some tongs. I think my family doesn't mind me tossing it with my hands here tonight.
Nope.
So I'm gonna just let this sit on the side, and then the salt will get any of the extra liquid out of it. Oop. Give my hand a quick rinse. I'm going to make our sauce for our salad. And I got a 1 quart here, cute little thing. I love using my small pots in my kitchen. I use them for leftovers. I don't use as much containers. I don't believe in a microwave, so using the small pots to put my leftovers is so easy, so that I can take it right back out of the icebox and then warm it up on top of the stove. And Salad Master, the nice thing, made of 3/16 surgical stainless steel titanium, and is safe to put in your ice box. Okay, that's a nice thing about Salad Master there. I don't have my handles on, and that is because they do click on and off, and this is one of the features that I also really love. I keep my handles at home all in a drawer right next by the stove top, and I click when I need them, and then I click off when I don't. But I rarely use my handles. With gas, you want to just let it kiss the bottom of your pot. Normally at home, I use my low. I rarely go to a medium, only if I'm maybe trying to boil water. But everything is normally on a low when I'm using gas. When you do electric, I want to say you want to try to go like medium or medium high to start with, and then go down to medium or even to low. Induction is always pretty much medium. You really have to just play, and it is, like I said, induction, it is induction ready too. You really have to just play with your stovetop to get that perfect temperature. Every stovetop is different. But I have this one on low. I have half a cup of white distilled vinegar and 1/4 cup of water. And we're just gonna bring that to a boil. Or yeah, a boil. And then I'm going to be putting my, I got 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Granulated sugar?
Yes.
Okay, like, just have to make sure that I was saying that right. White sugar here, and then I'm going to stick it in. Just want to get a spoon. I'm going to stick it in here, and I just actually want to dissolve this in here. And you just want to warm this up for like 3 to 5 minutes. So I guess it doesn't really have to be boiled. It just needs to dissolve your white sugar. And you just want to stir this around for 3 to 5 minutes till it's all gone in there. So
Did you remember to go public?
Oh.
yes, I know it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mom was asking a question, but it should be, this live should be public, so hopefully.
Yeah, so we're just having a hard time getting on.
Sorry if you're having a hard time to get on here. Okay, so just let it go for a little while. It's almost done. And this is actually going to be the sauce. I'm going to add the dill. You can use fresh dill. It's about 2 tablespoons of dill. You can use fresh dill, but I have dry dill here with me today. So when I put my salad together, I'll add my dill to it. But that is basically everything. I kind of wanted to add some lemon to the salad, so I will add that later when I'm putting on the dressing. But this is going to be done in a second. I'm just going to close it. Next, I'm going to be working on is our potatoes, mashed potatoes. So I'm going to be using, here you go. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm adding salt into my sister's dish. I'm going to be using our 4-quart, this 4-quart mini Dutch. This is part of the Complete Gourmet collection. It is limited, and it does come with, so the Complete Gourmet collection is the 24-karat gold inlay on the knobs and on the handles. So that's how you can tell the collection apart. So they are all limited in this collection, so whatever we have is whatever we have. This one is, I think, discontinued already. We can't order any more, but we do have some still in stock in our office. Sorry, excuse me, my glass is falling down. And then for this month was the 4.5 quart mini brazier for this month. So like I said, limited, so you want to make sure that if you don't have them, come and get them. Okay, so I'm using this. I cut up about 10 medium potatoes, just rustic potatoes in here. I did skin them and I gave them a good rinse. I just cubed them with our santoku knife. And I am going to be putting about a cup of chicken broth in here. If you want to use vegetable broth, you're very welcome to. I have chicken broth here because Estelle is using chicken broth. Let me just get my measuring cup here. I won't eyeball today, I will measure. So I will do a cup, and that will be perfect for me. And I'm gonna add 2 garlics, and I just mashed the garlics up. I didn't even roughly chop it or anything. Oop, throwing it out there. So that is going to be for our, and I'm not gonna add any more salt or anything. That is going to be for our mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and it should be done. Because I cubed them up pretty good size, they will cook very, very, very quickly. So I'll put this on a medium on the stove on the side, and then I'll let you know when it's done here.
Hi, Nina.
Oh, this is done. That was my clip for my sauce that I forgot. And now I will leave it to Estelle for the chicken, and because I think that's it for me. Yeah. Okay.
No, I need you to do some stuff.
So let Estelle go.
All right, so chicken piccata, which is basically lemon caper creamy sauce. I mean, I've never made this exact recipe, but I'm sure in my made-up recipes I've made it a gazillion times because I love lemon and capers. So to start off, you can either use chicken breast. If you use chicken breast, you're gonna need to thin it out a little bit, cut it in half, make them into like thinner fillets. I just got chicken tenders because it makes life so much easier. I'm gonna use the 4.5 to fry them. I'm gonna have to steal your
Let me just get
routine.
our trivet right off of the fridge there. It is magnetic, and that's how you know that your cookware is induction ready, because it sticks to the magnetic. The only thing about, and we do sell these trivets. These are called the trivets. So we do sell them here, and they go right there. The pot holders. The only thing is, remember that they are stuck on your pot until you take them off. So you don't want to, like at home I have gas, you do not want to put your pot back on top of the stove with your trivet on, or stick them in the oven with your trivet on, and I have done that before. So just a reminder. Okay.
But anyway, while she's getting that ready, we're gonna dredge our chicken tenders in flour, and I went ahead, instead of salt and peppering my chicken, I threw it into the flour. I will just dredge it all one time. It also calls for garlic powder, but I think water got to our garlic powder because it's like a block.
Moisture.
So I
Because
can't
we
use
live
it.
in
So
beautiful,
we're gonna make believe.
beautiful Hawaii
No,
that has lots
I
of
have a
humid.
really good feeling my mother might have put water.
Oh,
in
I was like,
there.
I was just blaming our butter.
But anyway, and we're gonna dredge this and fry it. And the reason we're dredging, if just in case you guys don't know the reason why, you can stick 2 tablespoons of that, a couple tablespoons. Butter, of course, guys.
2 tablespoons of butter?
Yeah.
Or the whole block?
No, 2
No.
tablespoons. Just
The whole block?
Just a couple. I just need enough to fry. Anyway, the reason why we're gonna dredge it in flour is because later we're gonna add it back into the sauce, and flour is a thickener. So
If you
It'll help
need
with
to, because you are gluten free,
you can use corn.
you can use cornstarch as a substitute, okay? My sister, the other sister doesn't eat chicken, so that's why we're using regular flour today.
Because she wouldn't eat it anyway.
Yeah.
Although I swear I've fed her chicken before, and I'm not sure why why she keeps saying
So
she
just
doesn't
do a
like
tab
chicken.
of this butter.
Yep. Put some butter. We're gonna put either avocado oil, whatever type of oil you have for frying, preferably avocado. We'll add a little bit of that, and that's just to get a nice golden brown. We're gonna fry it on each side for about 4 minutes of each side.
So I add the oil into this too?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, about a tablespoon. Because I gotta get a good fry going.
Okay, so we don't have avocado today. What? We ran out. But we have this algae oil, and it is the best oil for your heart. So,
And the heart's close to the breast.
and the heart's very close to your breast.
So just awareness for both. If you guys missed that first part, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
We're cooking for a cause.
We are cooking for a cause. Please put in your pre-orders for your aprons. $2 from every sale will go to our
Breast Cancer Foundation.
yes, Breast Cancer Foundation. Sorry, I had a
We have to help each other because we have brain farts.
a brain fart. Anyway, so we are just gonna put it in there, fry both sides, 4 minutes each side, then take it out, and we're gonna make our sauce in the same pan. So, let's see how much chicken I can get in there. Also, if you guys have not come down to the shop to check out our specials, you best be coming down and checking it out. We have some awesome specials in the office, but you won't know what they are until you get here, because we're not going to tell you on the phone.
We're not telling you on this side.
You got to come. Sorry. Drive from corner.
It's the suspense.
It's good, though. October is our best business.
Best month in business.
Best month in business. So we have some really good. I think that's all we're gonna fit right
Okay, so we're gonna fry this,
For 4
and I
minutes.
have it at a medium-ish, a medium low.
Oh, also, I put it on napkins to dry it out. Okay, I see my niece is on here. Yes, I'm working. She just texted me. I put it on the napkins to dry it out. We want to dry out our chicken before we cook it, just to get it nice and crispy.
Yeah, so I think anything that I try to fry, I am frying, sorry, I want to try to dry it as best as I can. That's how you're gonna get that really nice crisp, okay? I think it's like when I do my katsu, or even like just this breaded kind of things. I know like vegetables are a little bit harder. I've done eggplant with it out soaking up, and I've heard of some other people actually putting in salt first to get kind of all the moisture out, and then being able to fry it, and it comes out a little bit better. So you can do it like that.
If you tell me you're coming, Rose, then I will make sure to cook something for you. But you have to tell me you're coming first. I can't cook. I can't be cooking every day. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. And you do have to buy specials too. That is part of the requirement of being fed. What else did I want to say?
So I did about a tab of butter, and then about a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of oil.
Yes. And Sharice did post the recipe. I got it from Pinterest. I figured, hey, why not? Let's try it out. A lot of the recipes, you can go on to saladmaster.com. You can get recipes off of there. Or you can go on to YouTube. Salad Master has a page that you can subscribe to. They show recipes on there. And you can actually just turn your own recipe into a Salad Master recipe.
So a lot of things, and I think a lot of people are just scared, but a lot of things that we do are hence like tonight's dinner is just found online. We Google or Pinterest something, and then we just make it, and then we make it our own a lot of times too. Like we don't like something, or we think that it would be better like this way, so we kind of just play with it. But you won't ever know you like something or not if you don't try different things.
So that's why when sometimes when you guys text or message us and you ask them for a recipe, it takes me a little bit because I actually have to make it a recipe because I don't really follow recipes.
Yeah, I don't really follow recipes either, but we here we love to play around, I think, and then that's I mean mostly because we love to eat. So we just play around and have fun with our recipes, and it really is catered to how we kind of like it. So make it fun and enjoyable for you in your kitchen, and make it how you want to make it. And we won't feel butthurt if you change our recipe around. We actually encourage it. Okay.
As long as you guys come bring us a sample.
Yeah.
We love samples. Welcome to the family, Ching.
Madame.
I'm so sorry. My mom's handwriting is horrible.
Also, I'm not a very good reader. Oh, she's blind and I'm not a good reader.
So we totally murdered your name, but welcome to the family, Ching.
Madame.
We're not even gonna say your last name. You know who you are.
Because you are a new time owner and the first time logging on to our cook class here at Simply for Health, you get a 3.5 quart salad bowl, double-walled salad bowl. So claim, thank you for joining us for your first time here on Facebook or for our cooking class. You get one of these beauties. So mom is actually on the side here and she's watching, so you just want to give her a thumbs up so that she knows that you saw that.
But congratulations on getting your 3.5 bowl. We are just gonna cook this a couple more minutes and I'm show you how to do the sauce.
Are you gonna cook the rest of the chicken or nah?
I can cook it after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
I know. She's having a chicken aversion right now. I don't know how you say that word.
Aversion.
Yeah. She don't want to eat chicken, but she's touched it. I'm sorry. Up doo-doo. We're eating chicken tonight. Okay. So I need a bowl.
Oh, sorry. And I can't remember if my potatoes have been going for like, is it done?
A while. I think it might be done.
Okay, I'm actually gonna turn my potatoes off and I'm just gonna let it sit in there and I will mash it up for you guys in a second, right after Estelle is done with her.
And don't worry guys, even if your chicken is not fully cooked, it's gonna be added back into the sauce after I'm done cooking the sauce. So it will finish cooking then. But for the sake of time, and I know that you guys don't want to just sit there and watch me fry chicken, I'm going to just pick it out. Alright, we're going to turn our fire off. We are going to add some more butter.
Okay, tap.
Okay, like some more.
2 taps?
Yep, 2 tabs. That should be good. We're going to add some of our chicken broth. I think it says like half a cup. I'll do like a cup because we're going to make a lot of sauce. I have a lot of chicken. We're going to add our...
Oh, I will do our lemon zest.
Zest it before I squeeze it?
Yeah.
Okay. We have to zest 1 lemon.
Oh, I should have left these whole. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna scoot Estelle over a little bit so I can zest this. And then we zest on number 1 blade here using our salad machine. I need to find something to zest over. The lid.
The lid. We don't like make plenty dishes.
No, we just will use. So normally I cut it in half because I forgot, but normally what I like to do is leave it whole to zest, so it's a lot easier. In my hand I can kind of let it rotate a little bit better, but it's not difficult to. It's just a little bit easier to do it that way. But anyways, you're just gonna lightly go using your number 1 blade here and turning ever so slightly until you get all around there. You don't want to go, and you want to hold this very lightly, because if you get too much of the zest, the rind, you're gonna start getting into the white part, and that's the bitter part. So you want to just hold this very lightly to get only the top zest here, okay? That made sense. Yeah, so just very lightly. I know at first I was holding it a little bit harder, but just lightly here. Switch side. Just lightly go.
Don't zest your fingers.
No, don't zest your fingers, please.
I added.
These blades are very sharp.
I added some capers in there, depending how much you love capers. I really love capers, so I like to put a lot. But my dad is not a huge fan of capers, so we kind of kept it a little bit on the lighter side. While she's doing the zest and adding that in,
Do I have to turn this on or
not yet.
Okay.
We don't want to turn it on until after we put everything in, and the reason for that is because it will start thickening, and I don't want it to start thickening quite yet because I needed to finish cooking the chicken.
Okay, here's our zest. Would you like me to squeeze some of this lemon in there?
Yes,
or?
please. I need some lemon. We'll do 1/2. Oh, these nifty lemon thingamabobbers.
Okay.
Okay, that looks good. All right, I'm gonna turn my heat back on. Medium heat. Sorry, I need a spoon of some sort.
Salad master spoon.
Our lovely salad master spoon. And we're going to add in our heavy whipping cream, about 1/2 cup. You know what? I feel like this is not enough sauce. Wait, hold on. Can you just add a little bit more? Improvise. Okay. So, stir this all together, guys. This is your creamy lemon caper butter sauce. You can make this sauce and put it on your mahi-mahi if you want to,
Oh, yes.
your ono. You don't have to use chicken. We just used chicken tonight because I knew Sharice didn't want to eat it and I could take it home and eat it all by myself. Nah. So we're gonna just cook this.
I'm not a fan of capers anyways.
Yeah, and she doesn't like capers. So I actually made this for me.
This is really an Estelle dinner.
And my mom likes it.
Oh yeah, mom likes it too.
So I'm gonna add the chicken back in, and we're just gonna let this simmer for about 8 minutes. I want to say the flour from the chicken and whatever was left in the pan will help thicken the sauce up. So you just want to let it simmer. My heat needs to be a little bit higher. Okay, now we go. You need to see it bubbling on the bottom. heat activates your thickener. Just in case you guys didn't know that. So if it's not hot enough, it's not going to do anything. Okay, so we're just let it go like this. I'll put my lid,
A jar. I'm going to move our salad machine again, but we are going to be using it to cut the Parmesan cheese on that #1 blade that I still have on here.
Oh, my body, I'm still going the wrong way. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so I'm just going to actually bring over,
Ooh, that sounds good, Jess.
actually I'm going to do my salad real quick. And then I'll do the mashed potatoes for you guys. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a lot of liquid in here from the cucumbers, okay? And so I'm just gonna drain this out. And then, you know, kind of squeeze it when I'm in there too. I'm going to add my dill. Oh, I only need maybe about a tablespoon. I only made half the recipe, that's why, because I only did 1 cucumber. I didn't want to make too much of this dish, but this salad. And then I am going to stir it up with our salad dressing here. Don't need too much, it just goes a little bit. And I am going to add some of the I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put a little bit of lemon, whatever lemon juice I have left in this one. Ooh.
Hi, Ellie. Long time no see. Yeah, come visit us.
And I will do my onion. So I'm going to do my onion and bring back my salad machine here. I halved my onion. Okay, and then we're going to make little moons. Put my #4 blade on here. And just going to
Let me taste it.
that's a
A
little
little
bit
bit too much lemon, but it's okay. I like lemon.
Oh, sorry.
She's gonna go for broth with that one.
Crazy. Oh, I put too much onions. You could add tomato into this. You could add what else?
It's a great day, like a hot day salad. It's so refreshing. You just eat the whole thing by yourself. It's really yummy.
Okay. So this is our salad. You want to tell me?
If it's good?
Yeah. Does it need more dressing?
No.
Oh, I added a little bit of lemon.
It's good to me.
Okay. So here is our salad. I probably would have liked some tomatoes in here too, but that's our salad. And you can also leave it, cut the cucumbers in half too before you slice it on #4. But cucumber dill salad. And I will stick my #1 back on here so I can put the Parmesan.
Yeah, let's put that Parmesan on there. There you go. What do you want to put it on? To cover? Wait, melt.
Yeah, it's gonna melt.
I'll put it
Can I
in
just-
here, and then I can just throw it
yeah.
on.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna use our little salad bowl here to help catch my grape. How much do you want? A lot or a lot, or is that good?
That's good. All right. Just add this on top.
So our
You guys
Parmesan.
want to be fancy and put some nice, finely chopped Parmesan, parsley, you can. But yeah, that's it. And it's done, guys. We're
I'm gonna do my
show you
potatoes.
the potatoes real quick so we can eat this over. And dinner's ready.
Get my mashed potatoes here. So I had this off for quite a while, and it is definitely done. So about like 10 minutes, and you let it sit 10 minutes, you should be good. Good to go. I don't, oh, here's my masher. I actually have a masher here, so I don't, and the reason why I leave my garlics whole is because I'm mashing already. It'll mash right into this. So you can add some garlic salt if you would like some. Heavy cream if you would like some heavy cream. If you want to keep
Butter.
Butter, yeah. If you want to keep it dairy free, then you can actually just go ahead and add olive oil into it. And it will still be super creamy and stuff. So there's different ways to making this. Do you want butter still?
Yeah. Of course I do.
We're gonna add some butter into this one for us, but remember, make it your own. If you don't do butter, you can use your avocado oil, you can use olive oil. It's still the same.
Many potatoes? 6.
I did about 10, I think.
10.
10 medium.
They were like
Yes.
kind of small.
Yeah. And it just mashes.
Yeah, you know us. We love our butter. Like, I don't even know why she's cutting it right now. Like, just throw the whole thing
okay.
inside.
Gosh.
Hello, guys. I'm waiting for it to turn around and put some heavy cream.
I mean, you can make it however you want to make it.
You put sour cream in there, but you know what? I'm actually eating it with a butter sauce, so I probably should not put more cream in there.
But that is it for your mashed potatoes. And this is perfect for the holidays, guys. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. So mashed potatoes is always one of those things that's on the recipe
And don't
list.
forget about our coffee pot / gravy.
Oh, yes.
Pot. You guys need to come and get it. Like, immediately. For the mashed potatoes.
For the mashed potatoes.
And
And
the turkey.
you can use any pot for the mashed potatoes. I know I said crock pot style because it is so fast. Or just throw all your stuff inside of it. But I used to do it I've done it before in the multi-purpose pot. But like tonight, I did it on the one on top of the stove, and it was as fast as than doing it with a multi-purpose pot. So you don't need the electricals to do this dish. You
Look at how perfect this forecourt is. Isn't it great? And you guys can earn this. So.
And I will show you what my mashed potatoes look like.
I know some of you are just like when she's pounding on the pot like that.
Oh, sorry,
But I
guys.
promise she didn't dent it. If it was a cheap pot, it would have all dents inside.
There we go. So there's our mashed potatoes. Super easy and super easy and super good. But not too many ingredients, and it's really, really good.
It's super easy.
Easy
And
mashed
this is
potatoes.
our creamy lemon, butter, caper, creamy sauce, chicken piccata. Doesn't that look great? So we can eat that with our mashed potatoes. Or you can have noodles. It's just because I've been eating spaghetti for 4 days in a row now because I forgot that I shouldn't cook that much spaghetti. So I'm over noodles. I wanted to eat something else.
Something other. But yeah, and if you want to just do the noodles, you just boil your noodles. And with Salad Master, it's like 10 minutes to boil your noodles. It's very, very quick, or even less than that. I don't even boil for that long, actually, to be honest. I probably boil for like 5 minutes and let it sit for 5 minutes. So 10 minutes total of letting it go, but super easy. And that's why I love Salad Master, guys, because it's fast. Fast.
And it makes your food look really pretty, even when it might not taste really pretty. But at least
actually,
it
makes most things taste pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can eat my burnt rice, like, no problem.
Yeah. A lot of things. I think it's because of the metal that it's made of. It's so pure. So you really get its true flavors of the food. And then there's no chemical leaching from your pot into your food too. So you don't get all that. You get only the goodness. Unless you are the one that's burning it.
You get even that cuts a little koga.
But even that, you still can't save it. You just cut that burn off. Yeah, so I think, is that it? I think that's everything for the food part.
That's it for the food part. I just wanted to shout out if you guys have any fall recipes that you would like us to try out and make, let us know. We really want to do some fall recipes now that it is fall. So yeah, pumpkin, whatever you guys ideas, throw us some ideas, because
I just got this so my friend Jojo, I don't know if she's on here tonight, but today she snapped me a picture of a pie, a pumpkin cheesecake. And I thought she bought it, first of all. I thought she bought it, but she made it. And she was going to bring it over to my house because I didn't want to cook. I didn't want to bake it. But I think that it's a good recipe that we can have.
Or if we have any bakers out there that want to come be a guest in our cooking show, I mean, we'd love to have you. Rose, you want to come, Rosie, and make us some pies?
I don't really love baking. It's not really my thing. Takes so long, and then if you mess up, you really mess up.
Baked things.
I do love eating baked things. I just don't. I'm not the baker.
Mom's a baker.
Yeah.
So Mom will be showing pies sometime soon before Thanksgiving. And remember that our pie pans and our round cake pans and our bake pans are all on special. But
perfect for the holidays.
Into the store.
Perfect for the holidays. Okay? Our bakeware sets are perfect for the holidays. I mean, all of the cookware. You can bake in anything. Remember that, okay, guys? You don't only need the bakeware. Salad Master, you can bake on the stove. You don't even need an oven to do all of your
I did a cinnamon roll bread pudding in this pan right here, and a monkey bread. So you can bake in these pans. You can bake in your frying pans. I used to use my frying pan as a pie pan just because I never did have a pie pan before. But you know,
half the time, half
Great.
the time and half the energy if you're doing it directly on the stove. Okay, there's some things that of course I love doing in the oven, like cookies, because I love getting a really good crisp on a cookie. I don't like the chewy ones, but for the most part you can do it all on top of the stove, and it's just wonderful. That's what
our baking sheets are awesome.
Oh, our baking sheets are definitely awesome.
And Lorraine, you can do this sauce with anything. It doesn't have to be chicken. You can do it with fish. Mahi and ono is perfect.
Perfect.
Or you can do it with pork if you want to too. You don't actually have to use the same method though, dredge it in flour and whatnot. But yes, definitely try this recipe out. I love chicken. I'm a huge chicken fan. But my Well, Sharice usually likes chicken.
I
but she
normally
just
like
doesn't
chicken.
it right
I'm
now.
just
She just
not
has chicken
crazy.
legs. Just like
yeah,
not eating
not
chicken.
crazy about the chicken.
And my other sister insists that we shouldn't eat chicken.
And this, so this is a tip that I just wanted to share too. So Estelle adds all her dry ingredients for the flour all in one.
Yes.
So the flour and the salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever she's gonna put inside, she puts it in the flour and then coats her chicken or whatever you're gonna do, your fish and stuff.
And that's just pure laziness, but it actually works pretty well.
That's how I do it too, and I think that it works a lot better because everything is coated evenly. Okay.
But by you get one salty chicken.
Yeah. Basically. So when you put it all together, you mix your flour really, really, really good with all the other ingredients, and then you coat your stuff. And like I said, I've done it like that too, and I just feel like it coats everything really nice and nice and uniform. Whereas if you're sprinkling the salt and the pepper on and blah blah blah, it's just a little harder. So just do it that way.
And
It's a
Sherry,
little
if you make
easier.
manju, please think of us.
Oh, I
Drop
love
us
manju.
samples. We
It's
love
just
manju.
I don't like to make it.
But yeah.
I made it before, but I don't like to make it.
Anyway, we are gonna let Mom come and do
Mom's
some.
been keeping track of the like and shares, so
yes.
she's gonna do the spin the wheel for a lucky winner here. We'll just move some of these things out of the way for her, so she can bring. Hi everybody! So all the like and shares are in here. First one is Rosie. Hey, it pays to like and share and like and share and like and share and like and share. So let's spin the wheel. See what you got. And it says, oops,
Oh, let's
spin again. Alrighty. Da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Turn it that way. Brokenness. Her son.
He was playing with it last. He rigged it.
He rigged it. Please work it out. What we got? Oh, it was on.
It was on spoon.
Okay, you
now
know what?
it's like-
It was on. It's on apron, but it was on spoon. But I think you know what it is because they have it not tightened, guys.
Sorry. Blame Isaac. He was
So-
playing with it last. I don't know.
All right, let me just do this real quick. Did it go back? Let's see this.
There you go.
Okay, now it's working. Okay. So Mom is just gonna
Try this again.
Sorry, Rose. We're just gonna do this again.
Drum roll.
Here, we're gonna do this again.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Rosie, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Legs over there.
Okay, Santoku knife. Oh gosh,
Alrighty,
finally.
Okay, let's pull one
Okay.
more.
Hey Rose, when you come and get your Santoku knife, I'll be expecting some dessert.
Ah,
Nah.
okay, next one. Linda, you're a winner tonight. Let's go. See what you got.
Rosie, this is yours. Santoku knife. Okay.
Alrighty.
Another Santoku knife.
So
Congratulations, Linda.
please come and pick up your gifts in the office. You've got 1 week. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for joining us. I want to say thank you to these young ladies tonight. I tell you, dinner in 30 minutes. Wasn't that amazing? And if you could just smell all the wonderful smells I'm smelling, I really wanted to make a plate in the middle of them cooking. So, but we did enjoy you. I hope we gave you some tips on how to use your cookware and some help, some ideas for the holidays. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
And for those of you that are new and don't own Salad Master or have never heard about it, and you want to learn more about what exactly Salad Master is, please feel free to ask a consultant or us. DM inside my messages, and I'll try to get back to you guys. and we can learn more about it and we can talk story.
That's right.
Even if you want to do this as a business too, it is always open.
Wonderful
We're always
opportunity right
open.
now.
Yeah.
Wonderful opportunity. And we need your help, honestly. We are in a contest, so we really need to be booking and cooking as much as possible, all of us as a team. So if you can help my team out to make it a record this month in October, we would appreciate. We are giving a gift to a qualified demo, sale, no sale, just for booking with us. So contact your consultant and ask, hey, what's up with S4H? What they doing? And they'll let you know how to book and when we can cook.
Yeah,
whether
and
it's
what
virtual.
whether it's a what's a qualified demonstration.
What's a
also.
qualified demo, and whether you want it virtually or face to face, it's up to you. Alrighty.
Okay, and before we leave again, just for those people that hopped on just now, just want to remind people we will be taking pre-orders for our Cooking for
a
a
Cause
aprons. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We are donating $2 from every purchase to our breast cancer
Actually,
fund.
we're part of a team that is fundraising for this entire month, and so all our proceeds will go to them. Alright.
Okay, so get it in.
Alrighty.
And we'll DM you, Sherry, about suggestions for steaming that fish, okay?
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay.
From our kitchen to yours.
Bye.
Bye bye.